just saw the finish line that I will be running to on Sunday, and I'm stoked. And this Sunday is going to be like tangible proof of just how strong I am. This is where I'm meant to be. Look at this, man. I feel so grateful to be here. I read a really beautiful quote, and it was basically like, you are a sum of all the people that have come before you. You're not just a point in time, you are. And I feel so grateful for all the people in my life that have come before me, and all the things I've faced, and all the things that I'm doing. I feel so grateful. So I'm stoked for Sunday. In case you can tell, body's feeling amazing, and we're gonna get it. I actually have like loads of exciting things running through my head. Main ones being like the training program, and just jumping into being like a full-time coach. I want to work with like, let's say 10 people, and actually like push them towards their goals that they might be scared of doing, because man, like I've been there and worked really closely with them and build like an amazing working relationship where I am their coach. You know, I hate like personal trainer, but obviously the foundations of fitness is what I know, but really I want to teach them the art of consistency, and show them that through fitness, that if they stay consistent and they set the bar low and they have little wins, often wins, then they're champions and they can build that self-belief. I'm just getting a call from my mum, but yeah, that's my goal, and I'm really excited by it. I am so proud of myself to be here, to be doing the thing. And now I'm going to go to Barcelona. I've never been to Barcelona, so going to get the train in and enjoy a day around the city. Well, that's weird. My window shouldn't look like that. Fuck! Just come back from my day in Barcelona. What a lovely day. But had my bike stolen. Had my race bike stolen. Took 2 bikes out, thankfully, so I still have 1 bike, but it's not the Planet X, and I'm honestly not that bothered about the bike. I just feel a bit kind of like icky. Somebody was in here, somebody was in my wee home, and they smashed the front window, they ripped a few doors off the hinges, but in all honesty, like they didn't do anything else. They kind of knew what they were coming for, and thankfully they left my wetsuit, left all the stuff, left my running shoes, so I'm still able to do the event. A card from my granny just like strewn across the floor, and it just felt really dirty. Maybe I'm a bit naive, but you put a lot of good out into the world, and you kind of forget that these people exist. Just when you think you have it all figured out, life comes at you, and that's life. Peace and love. I posted on my Instagram, but just kind of a realisation that it's kind of no wonder people are doing this. When you look at the state of the news, the state of the world, it's more expensive to live, people are, you know, dying, benefits are getting cut. Like, the state of the world is really shit, and people are struggling probably now more than ever, really. Obviously, you know, people want to always think they've had it worse in history, but it feels pretty shit right now. So I feel very lucky to have my heart, my health, my mind, and to be able to be choosing to do this Ironman by choice for leisure. You know, it's not the end of the world. And then you look around the world and it's really dire. So yeah, it's annoying that my bike got stolen, but it's also just like, I feel sorry for the people that stole from me. You know, for them to take food, it must kind of say where they were at. For them to take like tins of tuna and like 3 mouldy bananas, like, it really must say a lot about their situation. So I feel very lucky. Forward to getting on the start line. Like, I feel I have done all I can, and as things have been going, like, no doubt things are going to go wrong on the day, but I feel ready to take them on, and I guess, like, we'll find out if I make it or not. Remember specifically in January signing up for this for my birthday, and where I was mentally is miles away from where I am today. No, I haven't. Maybe most of my life I've been like on like, yeah, I've been depressed, and my mind was pretty stuck in a rut in regards to work and how life had to look. And this sort of like awakening, if you want to call it, hasn't really been an awakening. It's been like a slow burn of little changes that I've made in my life. And now, this is like living proof that the things I do, continue to do and did, has value. You know, this like working on myself and, you know, meditating and journaling and, you know, putting in the work actually works. And it's not until moments like last night when the bike got stolen you realise, like, oh, I actually really managed to deal with that in a way I can be proud of. Like, stayed very calm, was just very matter of fact, and I dealt with it in a way that I want to deal with things. Wasn't flapping, wasn't gut-wrenching, sort of, oh my god, I can't believe this happens to me. Wasn't playing the victim. It was just very, okay, this needs to happen, and that, coupled with some other moments in my life, has just reiterated that, like, the stuff I do, the work I put in, makes me feel better. And to most, they probably don't need to work as hard on themselves, or they probably do, but they're not open to learning about it, not open to admitting it. But I feel that the work I've been doing on myself, and it feels like endlessly sometimes, it feels like, what is the point of this? I still feel rubbish. But then little moments like that, where it looks like your world's going to come crashing down, and you just deal with it very, very well. And I'm really proud of myself for that. So to anyone who's doing the work and it feels pointless and like they're not making any progress, keep going, keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep working on myself, bettering myself, because there's things that come across that I don't deal well with. I crumble, and then you're like, oh man, I'm back to square one. And that's the nature of life. But then there's little moments like this where you can be proud of yourself. And if anyone cares, I wrote a book about it. It's currently in the stages of being edited, and it's kind of all the tips and tricks and things I've been doing to be like this, to feel better in myself and not look in the mirror and be fueled by hate, to kind of look in the mirror and love myself and the quirks and all the things. So that's going to be hopefully coming out towards the end of the year. And if the way I've reacted to this has been like kind of eye-opening to you, then I encourage you to read the book, because there's some real good nuggets in there of things that I found really, really valuable, and I feel they have a place for people, particularly in their 20s, and for people in a position where I was, where you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like there is no way out, that this is how life has to be, and that you're struggling despite working hard. Anyway, I decided to pay for a campsite. I hate spending money. I hate it. So this actually wasn't too expensive, and it's worth it. It's worth it. Bit of peace of mind after the crazy stress of the last few days. But now I'm here, peace and quiet. Does that work? Nah, just send it to my mum. Okay. Thanks though. Bueno. Shakeouts are done. Had my final swim this morning. Went for a little 15k cycle and then a little 3k run. But fuck yeah, my body is really kicking back on all this stress that I felt the last couple of days, the bike getting stolen. And then just little things coming at me, like still not got the window fixed, unsure where to leave all my valuables, all these things just seem to be adding up. And whilst I've done my best to remain positive, the body holds the score. Bit of a cold starting to come on, lower back flaring up, just forgetting to eat, forgetting to shower. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple days, but we're almost there. We're almost there on that start line, and then it's blissful enjoyment. I need to try and condense this, so I'll do my best. Most people go on holiday and just like chill by the pool, have some drinks, do all these things. Not this guy. I have been shocked though at how well I've kind of dealt with this. You know, in the past I'm kind of like a major flapper, ultra stressor. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Oh, have that sort of like heart sinking moment. But I have dealt with this incredibly well. So much so that it's kind of shocked me. You know, I've dealt with it very like matter of fact. Okay, this needs done, this needs done, and as I was saying, like I haven't always viewed life like this, and it's proof that self-help works.